So what'd you think of the game last night? I still kept...
As your engineer, I advise you not to set foot on that, especially
So here's the thing about tossball. Tossball is played from the heart.
okay, I'm with you so far. Play from the heart. Easy.
There are other schools of thought. Some say you gotta use your head to play tossball. Those people have concussions.
Oh, gosh. That sounds, really dangerous.
Tossball's a celebration of danger. Take the hacker. The hacker's job is to trample right through the enemy's defense. Best hacker in the league's a fella by the name of Take It Easy Tatum. 59 injuries to his name in 3 non-consecutive seasons.
Why do they call him Take It Easy Did you know June Lay growing up?
Miss Tennyson? Nah, she never looked my way. I knew of her, though. Who didn't? She was just about the busiest woman on the Groundbreaker.
What did folks say about her then?
Tough. Competent. Had a glare that'd stop you dead in your tracks.
Yeah. Nicely done. You ever seen a real-life Saltuna?
What do you mean live? Saltuna comes in cans?
Felix, Saltuna is a kind of fish. Lives in the ocean. You knew that, right?
You serious? You tell me there's a fish made entirely out of Saltuna?
Never mind. I'll tell you later. They're real pretty. And they got these really big teeth. Did you see them up close?
I heard they spit acid right in your eyes. You saw one of them up close?
I mean, yeah.
Hey.
Ugh, my stomach.
Welcome back. Let's see. These are old. This captain, he gave them the gate. Watch it. That's our leader you're talking about. I know he's got his head in the clouds, but...
I always figured Mr. Bryant for a man of character. In the end, though, he was just another name on a long list of...
Yeah, He had us all fooled. Thank you for bringing this back, but I need some time. I gotta think.
Hey, you got a minute?
I can't believe I wanted to shake his hand. I need a shower. Makes you wonder if being a treacherous, two-timing coward is some sort of contagious disease, or if he was just born that way. I looked up to Clyde Harlow, too. Turns out he was just another fraud, like Graham. At first, I liked what Graham was doing. The iconoclasts were going to change Halcyon for the better. But then, we found out Graham was behind the slaughter of Amber Heights. How can anybody so morally bankrupt lead a movement to transform the colony? That's putting it kindly, boss. Graham's worse than trash. He's a traitor. You'd never do something like that, would you? Slaughter a whole community of innocents? I'm sure Graham told himself the same thing. He wasn't the one who held the gun and pulled the trigger. All he did was turn a key. The thing is, that's all it takes. Sometimes the difference between right and wrong is turning a key, or looking the other way, or keeping your mouth shut when you ought to speak up. Let's get back to it. I need to put all this ugly business with Graham behind me.
When I founded the Iconoclasts, I did so amidst the ghosts of this planet's past. Since then, many have asked me, why here? Were you involved in the massacre? Was that some gruesome plot to clear up? My response to you is the same as to all others. The death of MSI was an... I did no such thing. Their deaths came in the night while I slept in Stellar Bay. And regardless, we're discussing a past long since left behind. Those ghosts still haunt me. But they needn't curse my people. When the entire colony has embraced our truth, perhaps then the perpetrator will come into the light. Until then, it does us no good to dwell on past mistakes. If I were the type of man to make that decision, and I assure you I am not, I'd have to be so obsessed with dismantling their regime that I'd turn to desperate measures. I have since learned that their mistakes will end them in time, and that we will persevere where they do not. But back then, suffocating under that oppressive culture, I can understand a lesser man than myself making a terrible, ghastly mistake. If MSI had abandoned this place and taken to Terra 2, any hope for our salvation would have been lost. Here, without the shackles of the Halcyon Board, we are free to grow as the universe intended. Had we fled with MSI, our spirits would have withered. You've seen that withering yourself. The colony is dying. The massacre of Amber Heights, unfortunate as it was, presented the slim possibility of saving the souls of Terra 2. Here we are, poised to do just that. Free will is a double-edged sword, Captain. The universe judges us all. Whether your choices are helpful or harmful to the cosmos is not up to you. Those executives were found to be poisonous to the spirit of humanity. They were doomed, whether by the hands of man or beast, their time was coming to an end. And here I am, a paragon of the eternal truth, leading a society of like-minded people. The universe has found me worthy, despite whatever sins you believe I've committed. Let us speak no more of this, Captain. We have a message to spread and a colony to save. Greetings. Before all this, the certainty with which I spun among the... On that we agree. What?
Gotcha. Heading back.
As you were.
Here's the other thing about tossball. Tossball is all about scoring goals.
Hey, Felix, you like riddles?
Is that a riddle? Because the answer is yes. Hit me with another one.
All right, here goes. Many have heard me, but none have seen me. And I won't speak until spoken to. What am I?
Won't speak until spoken to, huh? Oh, I got it. You're an obedient corporate slave, right?
What? No. The answer's echo.
Here they come! We're the best there ever was! That had to hurt!
Okay, I got another one. I can only live where there's light, but if a light shines on me, I die. What am I?
Huh, that's a tough one. I'm gonna have to go with a conspiracy.
I don't think you're taking my riddle serious, Felix. Anyway, answer's a shadow.
Hey, I was close.
Here we go. I'm going. Good job, Cap. Leave him to me. You got it, Captain. All right.
Let him have it. My time to shine. I was just getting started. Take him down. Everyone all right?
All's quiet again. Thanks for the easy payday, stranger. Maybe C3 ought
Only
to
good
hire you.
marauder is a dead or dying. Slick working.
bus out.
Do you hear that? It's the blessed sound of rain. I may have a seat. Ask me what... There are so many members. If you try to cite me on this, I will deny. MSI's ownership of Monarch is... And for the chairman, if word of this were to get out. Look. Not much, admittedly. Phineas has been in hiding for the past... I do know this much. There is a sharper side to the goods. I am not What? No. Why would I go... Now, if you wanted me to intercept a certain one, that might be... They are a curious lot. Some say Graham's... I would... Sanjar's not actually at fault for his... Not in... For nebulous... I gave Sanjar and Graham the execs... You mean between... I offered them a legal way to take control? Precisely. Without me. Thus the bargain was struck. Competing ideologies. And Sanjar... Look. Yes, indeed. I am... But before we get down to it...
We did what we could, as best we could.
Is that so? Oh, I believe it will. But the price... I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance. You make it sound so scandalous. Phineas has been in hiding. It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside. Someone has trust issues, though I can't hardly feign surprise. Yes, just step outside, flip the switch, depart.
If that's really all, let's just get it done with and be on our way.
Terrific. I'll be here.
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted kindly thank you to get out of my tower. There's no need to assert your dominance. I doubt I could make you do anything you don't wish to. Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior, but I must admit I have grown rather fond of you. Take care out there.
Boss, you seen this?
Black holes! Did you see that? Look, there's not enough room in this tower for two sarcastic hullheads, so one of us has to knock it off. Right. I reckon we both know who that'll fall to. Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me. Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that? Architect, save me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting? Yes, but... Hiram. Hiram, are you there? Not without a physical contact waiver. Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off. Par for the course, really. You should do like I did. Get out while you still retain a shred of sanity. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module and we will save our colony. Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do, so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my void damn channel! I'm more than finished with you lot.
So? Yeah, what about... The boy... I feared to... But he'd never... Great. As I'm not sure anyone's accused me. Is this? Next, you'll be asking me how I got this. Most of it's underneath along my jaw. More... I suppose it won't kill me to work under Sophia. As I am now inextricably in the board's service, I'd say we're done here. Unless, of course, you require anything further. Give my...
Crew members, Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion. In the kitchen. We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
I've just finished reading a report of your work. Unfortunately, and you brokered an alliance with the broker. Your work is exemplary. No, I haven't been watching you. I've been reading reports of your work. Now we introduce you to the chairman's plan.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
Halcyon is on the verge of a total systems collapse. The truth is ugly and difficult to accept. Malnutrition is already I know this must come as a surprise.
The powerful make the mistakes, and the powerless are left paying the price, as it has always been.
I'm offering decisive action, Vicar DeSoto. I can no longer
Guess Monarch folk ain't the only ones fucked around here. That ain't exactly an uplifting thought.
I know your face. Stellar Bay's most infamous hunter. How curious that you've thrown your lot in with the captain. Monarch may harbor delusions of independence, but make no mistake. You are a part of our colony. If we fall, Monarch falls with us. I won't pretend the truth isn't damning. Yes, the colony's on the verge of collapse, but there is a way to save it. I'll answer however I can. We need to talk about Emerald Vale. Thanks to your meddling, Edgewater is without power. Operations have ground to a halt. You've left us with a useless town draining our resources. Edgewater needs to go. I want you to wipe the town out. No survivors.
I will hunt beasts until I'm out of ammunition, and then I'll fight a good long while after. But I am not about to mow down a crowd of innocent people.
Then I suggest you find your courage, or pretend you're hunting beasts.
I cannot condone this plan. Wanton, senseless destruction of life is never the solution.
I don't need you to approve of my plan, Vicar. I need you to get it done. Now is not the time for half measures, Captain. I need a decision from you. When you diverted power to the Botanical Lab, you spelled the end of Edgewater. But the town is still hanging on, still living off whatever meager resources we send them. With every passing day, Edgewater leeches more of our limited resources. The town is a rotting limb, and we must be surgeons. Because we were negligent. You're right, the colony can't possibly feed itself. And it's our fault. This is our mess. And the only way we're cleaning it up is by taking action. I'm not asking you to be a murderer. I'm asking you to be a surgeon. Edgewater is a necrotic limb on the body of the colony. It must be severed. Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be, Captain. I rather like you, and I'd hate to have you shot for disobeying a direct order. I'm disappointed. I was so sure you had potential.
May you find peace instead!
To shreds you go! We go!
Nice hit! Never anger a man of the cloth! That's the last of them.
Welcome to the official headquarters of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Today's greeting is brought to you by Auntie Cleo, a subs-
If I still believed in the grand plan, a revelation like this, knowing you, I can only assume you... Yes, of course. And when you do, your propensity for anything...
What's up?
Here we go!
Captain!
Life was merely an illusion anyway.
I am a troll!
It'll be over quickly.
If you stop in the engine room, would you ask Parvati to send Sam down to the bridge?
Watch your step on Monarch. It's not just the monsters and sulfur. I admire your grit, but some wounds don't heal. Ginger Chops and the pencil pusher. By all accounts, Sanjar and Graham have been at each other's throats for years. Digging into their personal history isn't gonna change. Well, they've kept it going this long, haven't they? And anyway, I try to save my captain a headache when I can. A stubborn redhead and a rule-bound old fart having a falling out? Can't imagine where you got that. Sorry, this is still... Anything else? What did I tell you? His down with the man shtick... Obviously not. Don't get all mushy on people. See, this is what I like about you. You're not helping the scientists because... You're right. The point is... Enough about... Anything else?
Good to see you, boss.
Captain Hawthorne never worked to support the board. Welcome back, Captain. How... I'll be here. You killed the adjutant? We are outlaws in the truest sense of the word now. We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honor?
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I went behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you... According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered... Typical elitist. Hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium, and stealing those chemicals. Aloysius Clark, Minister of Earth. Virtually every colony requires the presence of a Minister of Earth. Clark is complicit in every one of the board's crimes. Whenever the board issues some new decree, you'll find Clark's signature on the dot. Oh, I understand it must seem impossible to you. Infiltrate Byzantium, the crown jewel of the colony, steal a batch of rare chemicals from a heavily guarded estate. In order to do the impossible, you must first divide it into a series of smaller, less impossible tasks. Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfate. Of course. What's on your mind? You...
are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone. Oh. You mean I'm supposed to be meeting... Yeah, you're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
That place is still open?
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. Just remember. Afraid not. He almost... I've always been fast.
All of them trying to eat you, I'd wager.
The other thing about birds, though? Exactly. I started thinking about everything we see. What is it? I'm trying...
Something to see
better than nature.
What's gotten into block mining?
What?
So, I sure hope. Everybody's. That's the way to do it. You don't make anything.
Please allow.
What's up?
What do you suppose all that ruckus is?
Welcome to Jolie. How can I don't know who you're... The Jolicoeur brand has been associated with... Look.
I've always loved.
Spacer's choice. Zero G brew. An ale that...
I only wish they weren't sure. Why can't something exciting happen around for once? Nothing.
Anti-Cleo's facial mask increase.
The dissonance
album. Do not operate heavy
Hortense yells at me about...
That's the last of them. Here they come! Open fire! That's the last of them.
What? Something's
What
not
a
right.
mistake. Covering my kind of. Not bad, huh?
How did you get in here? You! You just slaughtered those guards, and for what? To speak?
So, this is one of the guys who runs the colony, huh? Small room for a big shot.
If this is about another Aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. Have I not made myself clear? Slowly and loudly, Aloysius. I said, you may tell Oh, terribly sorry. I thought you were part of Rockwell's PR team. But if you're not, that means you're a dissident? A real live dissident? But what are you doing here? And how did you get in? My friend, the slightest demonstration of independent thought or action renders one a dissident in the board's rather expansive definition of the term. which is why I'm dying to know what brought you here. Drugs, of course. What else? Why did I get my hopes up? Back to idiot speak. I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
I don't know if our chemicals are here, but this guy is definitely not.
Will that be all, then? Oh dear, I don't think I can say this any more slowly. Unless... Of course! It's Rockwell again, who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way. Chairman Rockwell. He's kept me under house arrest for years. I've long suspected him of transacting business in my name. But this proves it.
Yeah, sure. It's always someone else who ordered the hookers and energizing ointment.
Please, this is important. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it. Would you sooner trust an avaricious, mendacious profiteer, or his horde of toadies and fools, perhaps? I am trying to help you, and here you're going to need all the help you can get. Now. Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
This colony's problems have always seemed to trickle down from the top. If we're set on fixing Halcyon, that's as good a place as any to start.
Exactly. And fix it we must.
We really gonna do this? Getting involved is a messy business, and it rarely pays.
This is about more than bits. This is about the survival of the colony. If you don't help, who will? Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter. It usually doesn't turn out so well for the dissidents in the stories, but I like your verve. Now we've got to get into the HHC. That's in the Acropolis district, along with the other major corporate and government facilities. But only there might be a route through the That's good, because there are sure to be more at... When you reach the HHC... The board's lackeys are none too bright. I simply claimed I'd lost. I merely hid it in a book. No, there are a few advantages. Please, take this and transmit it from his... But they need... Good.
Oh, there. That's one right.
You must think you're pretty tough. I better.
You can pass. Go on through.
Something on your...
What's up?